Habari mafaita amahle. You know what, guys? Asante kwa kutanzama King said so. And it looks like one tweet from Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi has made people to jump up and down, they run and bump the walls and come back and, go crazy because of one tweet from Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Imagine if he drops an interview, what is he going to say? People are saying this tweet that he has tweeted confirms that he is going to join the ANC. Does it mean that the MK political party is failing to pull the men in, that he would see that Cyril Ramaphosa is better than Jacob Zuma? And also the issue with South African politics is that we don't have the maturity to agree to disagree in politics. South Africans don't have that. Take that from me, who's reporting on politics every day. South Africans, when they have an opinion about a political stance, they don't see a scenario where they are wrong and there's a possibility that you are right. So you will see on that tweet when people attack Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, it is from a point of view that where do you come from with this information? Who misled us against Cyril Ramaphosa? You are so wrong. Cyril Ramaphosa is a sellout. How can you say that, Doc? After all of this time, you are the one who saying that South Africans, they don't get to a point where they are saying, okay, we hear what you are saying. Elaborate a little bit further. Let us hear what you are saying. Because South Africans, they don't want to sit down and say, oh, but why is he saying that? The question I've asked about Cyril Ramaphosa, I'm one of those people who consider him as a person who has sold out our country. One of those people. The question I've asked, I said, why is it that the white settlers, the investors who chose Cyril Ramaphosa supposedly, that's what we are saying, we as people who criticize Cyril Ramaphosa, we say he was chosen by the white settlers. Why is it after he took government from Jacob Zuma, who had a very good 9-year term, why is it that they did not invest more in South Africa and make Cyril Ramaphosa to look good? Have you asked yourself that question? Why is it that if Cyril Ramaphosa is a sellout to white monopoly capitalists, he's bought and everything, why is it that the same people did not invest in him and make him look good so that their puppets can continue to be in government? That is a question I asked, and I asked it for a long time. Not saying Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi is right, but let's quickly read his tweet and listen to it so that we can break it down a little bit further. Let's talk about Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi moving back to the African National Congress and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Zinjiva. So, and we're back at it again with another one. We are now reporting on my favorite politician, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, a man that I like so much. Yeah. His politics, unpredictable. Today is like this, tomorrow is like that. And I warn you guys all the time, don't put all of your faith in this politician. Organize yourself as communities. Organize yourself in building the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Organize yourself like the Bishop Mike Khadebe campaign of buying 1 pallet of bricks for building a school for the future generation. Don't wait for a political party to do it. You can do it yourself. In your community, you can build a clinic. There's no clinic, you can build it. You want to improve infrastructure at the school, you, the community, can do it. Stop complaining like, look at how vandalized that school is. Stop complaining and do something. Like Bishop Mike Khadebe, who said, King, I'm lifting my hands up. I will buy a pallet of bricks to build the Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture, the first independent Pan-Africanist school here in South Africa. So it's very important. It's very, very, very important for you as a person who claims to want African unity, claim to want, Pan-Africanism, and you want to see African children in better schools, to dig in your pocket and take out something and say, This is me taking action instead of just talking, liking, and commenting all of this negative stuff on the comment section. So we thank people like Mike Khatebe, who are the ones who are showing us the way. They are leading the way to say, I'm going to buy this pallet of bricks. Please go to our website, www.paseta.co.za, to purchase your ticket of the gala dinner that is happening on the 2nd of May here in Kimberley Buckley West, where it is only 1,000 Rand for a seat. I'm not selling tables, guys. We have a few tables. This is a very exclusive thing just for you. 1,000 Rand and 2,000 Rand for VIPs. Please make sure that you come on board on this one. I want to talk about Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi and this tweet that he had. People are going crazy. People are going crazy because, like I said, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, we are all waiting in anticipation. Where is he going to go? MK, EFF? And this tweet says a lot. It says a lot. So I want us to listen to him. To listen to the Cyril Ramaphosa tweet. I know I've played it in the other video, but we're just going to play it again now so that we can read even the statement of Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi together. So it's just 2 minutes. Be patient with me. Let's listen to Dr. Ndlozi.
South Africa is our land. South Africa belongs to all the people who live here in South Africa. It does not belong to Donald Trump. He can keep his America. And he's even worse. He's even worse. When I meet him, I will tell him. I will say, you, Donald Trump, you are even worse because your forebears came to America. They found the indigenous Americans. They wiped them out. They killed nearly all of them. We are living as a nation, and black and white, we are going to find solutions for our land question. So Donald Trump must leave us alone. He must leave us alone, Maori. When we were facing apartheid, when we were facing oppression, he was not here. He did not fight side by side with us. And we were able, on our own, yes, with support of progressive forces in the world, to resolve the apartheid question. As far as I recall, Donald Trump was not around the negotiating table when we negotiated the end of apartheid. So stick around there in the White House. We will do our business here, and we will find solutions for our problems. So stay out of our issues, and we will not get involved in your issues in America. You have your own problems. Leave us alone.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So let's quickly read the tweet because Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. Hi, Autiam. Mina Autiam ngisakuncanya Autiam. I'm not going to hate you because you are taking a different political stance. You have a change of heart. Many of these politicians that are claiming that they are loyal to their political parties, and the majority of them come from other political parties. Others were claiming they will die red, black and green. They'll die in the ANC, like the two presidents from the EFF and the MK political party, and many other politicians. So politics is about taking advantage or taking opportunities as they come. So it looks like Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi might be, because this is out of order. If you're an EFF person, this is out of order for him to sing any praises. To sing any praises to Cyril Ramaphosa is crazy. Like I said, as black people, we cannot say, okay, now Omunyutaki has decided otherwise. Good luck, bye-bye. We can't. We're going to hate you. We're going to attack you as black people. So Dr. Ndlozi says, this man is not what we have been told he is. Imagine. Hayi Josi, hayi udlala ngathi sibale, udlala ngathi straight. That is his opinion. That is his discovery. This discovery might be informed with a position in the ANC, whatever. This is what Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi feels at this particular moment of this tweet. He says, he is truly up to something. Yeah, I agree. He is up to something with his NHI and Bella Bill and all of those things. There is something that is up to me, and you can agree with that. Whether that thing is going to transform and change black people's lives, that's something else different. But he is up to something underneath the yeah. But let me try not to be negative. Let me try not to be negative. Of all the heads of state, he has come out as the most committed to policies that matter for most genuine transformation of the living conditions of our people. Guys, it's not my opinion. It's not your opinion. It's Dr. Ndlozi's opinion. There is other people of the ANC that I speak to that hate Cyril Ramaphosa. And there's other people that say, but King, Cyril Ramaphosa is the best president the ANC has ever had. And I'm like, how? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So this is his opinion. And he's naming, he says, NHI, Bella Bill, Expropriation Act, and Palestine. That's what Dr. Ndlozi is saying. It's not me, it's not you. It's his opinion that this issue of Palestine, because we say Israel is an apartheid state, and how the successes of South Africa in the international court there, Bella Bill, NHI, Bella Bill and NHI have always maintained they are not going to be implemented, not in Cyril Ramaphosa's time. They are just not going to be. If they get implemented, I will come and apologize and say, wow, I'm very impressed that the ANC has done the Bella Bill and the NHI. It's not going to happen. And the third one, which is the expropriation of, we know it's not going to happen. We know. I mean, it's clear. It's clear what Dr. Ndlozi is doing. The left need to accept. The left, ANC, ANC, African Transformation Movement, PAC, if they are left, AZAPO, MK Political Party, National Colors Congress, everybody on the left, they need to accept and rethink his position towards him. Doc, I still love you out here. I still love you. I'm not going to hate you because you are now thinking differently. Like we need to rethink, and that's according to him. Not withstanding Marikana, Palapala, CR7, I think, is on a journey. Cyril Ramaphosa is on a journey less traveled by many in his position. Whereas under the GNU condition, no puppet of white monopoly capitalists speaks and acts. Is that the whole tweet? Is that the whole tweet? I think that's the whole tweet. Okay. So let's read that again. It says the left need to accept this and rethink its position towards him. So it means that he himself, Doc, as a writer, as a scholar, he has rethinked his position towards Cyril Ramaphosa. He says, not withstanding Marikana, Palapala. And then he says CR7, CR7, why am I saying CR7? C and R. CR, which is Cyril Ramaphosa, is on a journey less traveled. This is on a journey less traveled by many in his position. Whereas under the GNU conditions, I agree, it's not easy there in the GNU conditions, being a president that is going to be attacked by the same people that are in the GNU with you. But they chose that. They chose Indu Guyabo, so we can't cry for them. Less traveled by many in his position, was under the GNU condition, no puppet of the white monopoly capitalist capitalism speaks and acts. So again, I ask, and I want an answer from someone on the comment section who can assist me with the same question that I asked in the beginning of the video. If white monopoly capitalists organized Zuma must fall, EFF and all the other political parties, the DA, the Democratic Alliance, and all the political parties went and marched against Zuma to say Zuma is the worst president ever. If it is true, because that's what me and you claim, okay, according to our political analyst, that the CR7 campaign, the election of the Cyril Ramaphosa as a president was bought with 1 billion. Me and you, we claim that. It's allegedly. We are putting the allegedly and we are believing it. If it was bought by 1 billion, it means it was bought by white monopoly capitalists. White monopoly capitalists wanted CR7 to be president. That's what we believe, me and you. Please, let's agree. That's what me and you believe. CR7 is a sellout. He's been selling out since apartheid. The Oppenheimers took him to school and everything. All of those things. He worked at Oppenheimer's firm. They opened a union for him to start, all of those things that me and you are supposedly believe. Please, bear with me. Why is it after he became president, South Africa became worse? Why is it that the electricity situation deteriorated under Cyril Ramaphosa's governance? Why is it that crime never went down? Why is it that unemployment never went down? If Cyril Ramaphosa is chosen from birth, because that's what we're claiming, from his father working for the police, if indeed he is the man that has been chosen, why is it that they did not improve South Africa? Why? As investors, why buy 1 billion rand for someone to be a president and then after sabotage him to even lose an election? Wouldn't you want Cyril Ramaphosa to remain in power? If you are so confident in him, wouldn't you want Cyril Ramaphosa to remain in power alone? No DA, no Mabahambe Patriotic Alliance, nobody. Keep Cyril Ramaphosa at 51% plus so that he can be the president alone. Why is it that you have paid 1 billion rand to put Cyril Ramaphosa in the position of president, but then you make him lose the election? Why? Does it make sense? It does not make sense. So, and this is not the first time, if you're watching my channel, this is not the first time I'm asking this question. I asked it after. So, why is South Africa not improving? Because Cyril Ramaphosa is there. You look at the price of bread, the price of petrol, the price of everything has went up. We were joking and saying Cyril Ramaphosa has taken ShopRite South Africa and turned it into a Woolworths. That's what we were saying when Cyril Ramaphosa took over in 2018, 2019. Why is it that those people have not supported Cyril Ramaphosa to improve investment in our country? That's the question that me and you have to think over. Maybe Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi has been given some different light. You can go and swear at him on the comment section. It's not going to bring us land back. If someone, especially the EFF people, like Yeganu Ndlozi Ahambe, man. Ndlozi, I told you guys, deal with Dr. Ndlozi. Don't allow him to exit in his own, in his own conditions. Deal with Dr. Ndlozi. I was hated by EFF. Sometimes I've been called an EFF puppet. Sometimes I've been called an MK guy or whatever. But I was hated by EFF people because I said I think the CRC did not deal with the Dr. Ndlozi situation better. I mean good. He could have dealt with it better. Fighters don't want to hear me criticize the CIC. That he could have dealt with this guy better long time ago. I even said take him to a disciplinary hearing if there is any wrong that he did. According to the constitution of the EFF, discipline him, expel him, take him out. Because now it is clear he's out of the EFF, but he's still a member. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You understand what I'm saying? Do something about Ndlozi. Do something. It's like Ndlozi is daring the CIC to say, expel me. I want to see if you will expel me. He's daring the EFF. It's like he's daring them. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, EFF? Do something. I'm going to tweet and say Cyril Ramaphosa is not who media wants us to see him to be. Imagine. We'll see what will happen very soon, because everybody has to. I saw some EFF fighters and leaders on the comment section of that post of Dr. Ndlozi. I saw some of them there. I'm like, whatever noise you make in that comment section doesn't chase Dr. Ndlozi away. Deal with Dr. Ndlozi as the EFF. Have a backbone for once and deal with Dr. Ndlozi. Deal with him. Suspend him. Do whatever that you want to do with Ndlozi, but deal with him. Stop ignoring him. He will cause more damage to the EFF if he exits in his own condition. And I've said it many times. You can hate me for saying that, it's fine, but it is the truth. You understand? And even if you hate me, join Ipraye to Pramike Khatebe and buy a pallet for Paseta, and I'll send you a certificate with your name on. I'll send you a certificate with your name on. I'll really appreciate it. Tell me what you think about this tweet of Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi that is making everybody go crazy. You know what Dr. Ndlozi said? He said, don't win an argument and lose a fight. I'm going to take that and use it. I said, don't win the argument and lose the African. Understand? Agree to disagree. Yes, Ndlozi, this is how you feel. Sharp, my brother. I don't agree with you, but it's fine. Shake my hand. Thank you for all the great work that you have done for the EFF. Be on your way. That's it. That's it. There's no need for us to hate each other. There's no need. Because Floyd was this clever guy, brilliant when he was in the EFF. When he left EFF, Yimbungulu, stupid, and called all sorts of names. The same goes with everyone. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi was this brilliant advocate that added quality and value to the EFF. When she left, she was nothing. So for me, my opinion of Dr. Ndlozi is not going to change as a person. It's just there's going to be political differences between me and him. Understand? I will need more convincing to see Cyril Ramaphosa in a different light. For me, I will need more convincing. But I'm sure as a wise man himself, God-fearing man for that matter, I'm sure he was brought to a point where he was privileged to some information that me and you maybe don't have. So you guys will tell me what you think about this, and let's wait and see what is going to happen. I predicted that he's not going to last until February. He is in February. So I'm going to move my prediction to next week. By the 15th of February, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi will be out of the ANC. Out of the EFF. I'm not sure if he's going to join the ANC. Looks like he's going that direction. Which is, for me, try to save the liberation movement. Try if you can. They're going to be a very strong jewel in Gauteng. Upanyaza Lisufi and Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. You guys know that the provincial structure is going to be restructured, reinforced. Maybe Ndlozi is going to be put in there, and he might be a good addition to the ANC in Gauteng for them to try and win back Gauteng. Not going to be easy, but he will be a good addition. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.